Sasquatch Sunset is about a family of Sasquatches over the course of a year, surviving each other in the elements, and these are the four Sasquatches. We've always been interested in Bigfoot, but the footage you've been exposed to is just Bigfoot walking around, and we're just wondering what else is it doing, and so that just kind of led us to develop the story based on that. And then we've always grew up loving a lot of like ape movies and things like that. So we like the idea of a story built around grunts.
Yeah, I knew the brothers. Yeah, for probably 15 years.
From acting together?
No, I saw their movie Goliath, I think, in Poland at a film festival, and I loved it so much that I found them in Krakow and was asking them about it.
I love the script. I thought it was so real and unlike anything I'd seen and been approached with, and so I was on board. I was just hoping that I would get cast in it, and I loved it. I felt like I I thought I understood what they were going for, and it was just, yeah, it just seemed like so much fun.
I think the moment I got the title, I read the title in my inbox. It said Sasquatch Sunset. I was like, I'm in. And then it's just, it was just, I mean, yes, they sent like a lookbook along and had these photos that were just incredible. And, you know, obviously there wasn't dialogue in the script, but it was the you know, stage direction was like incredibly funny and touching and beautiful and beautifully written. It's even more impressive to be able to do that without dialogue, you know? So, yeah, it was a kind of a hard to say no.
We did a few things on Zoom where we wanted to make sure that, you know, the four of us were kind of acting, you know, grunting and performing like a Sasquatch in the same way, because we wanted it to be very authentic feeling, you know, like we wanted this species to be consistent with the four characters that we had. And so we really talked about mannerisms and how they ate and how they would groom each other and how they would call to each other with these. We came up with this whooping callback thing that we would do. Well, we did. We looked at a lot of primate
Surprisingly.
videos.
actually,
Surprisingly, you can.
And
Howler monkey videos.
Yeah, howler monkey videos and a lot of, you know, primates, you know, people that had posted stuff online from, you know, the way they interact in the wild and in zoos. And then there is a lot of, you know, research on Sasquatch and Bigfoot out there. And so we you know, looked at other videos and other things to kind of get a feel for what we could take from those elements to create like these true to life creatures.
the Sasquatch festivals.
I mean, there's some very fanatical people out there, and I think it's great, and I think they really are. You know, there's just a connection that people have to Bigfoot, and it's something about, you know, either humans connecting to nature or like this missing link, but it's something that's kind of mysterious and inspiring to a lot of people, and I think that's partly, I think, what everybody here is kind of drawn to it as well.
Oh, I really hope people get an opportunity to read the script. It's like a absolutely perfect screenplay. They come along so few and far between, where something is so brilliantly written, but more than that, you see what it can be immediately. And so I really hope people can read it, because it'll be evident that it's such a brilliant idea and perfect execution of this unusual idea. Like, the characters seem so, I don't know how to describe it other than like relatable and human, but because like the premise is so unusual, it just makes for this wonderful, strange juxtaposition between such a kind of mysterious creature and the real human qualities that they with how they behave. How would I end that sentence? It would be something like,
You were doing really well.
I know, but I can't stick the landing. It's something, and how they behave.
Just grunt.
And how they
Yeah. Oh, and that was the other thing, to not have to say any lines. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, that was
Yeah.
really enticing.
Yeah.
I mean, really, this is for the fans.
The fans.
This is for the Sasquatch fans. That's
It's like one of these amazing stories that if it had people in it, you'd walk away going, "Oh my God, I understand more about myself now and about humanity and about the world and my relationships." It's exactly that same feeling. It's just about Sasquatches, so it's more original and funny. But essentially, you walk away with the same feeling of just more connectedness to your fellow man and like a sensitivity for, in this case, like nature and this family. Right? That's the feeling.
It is really touching, and it is the few friends I've had who have seen it have been surprisingly very touched by it, and I think that there is a lot of I think you do walk away from it thinking about humanity, but also like the natural world and our impact on the natural world as well. So there's important messages.
Yeah.